Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer woes. This is Evening 5. The Kuala Lumpur High Court ruled today that former Prime Minister Datuk Sri Najib Razak will have to enter his defence against all 4 counts of abuse of power and 21 counts of money laundering linked to 1MDB. Judge Datuk Colin Lawrence Sekera, who is presiding over the 1MDB-Tanore trial, said after a maximum evaluation of the evidence, he found a prima facie case against Najib, who is accused of receiving 2.27 billion ringgit in gratification. The judge noted that 1MDB had taken loans which had not brought benefit to the government and the country, and that there were sums generated from the fund that found their way into Najib's accounts and related to his own benefit. Sekera also took into account the testimony of the Edge Media Group chairman Tan Sri Tong Kui Ong. Tong had, during a briefing with Najib at his home in 2015, suggested action be taken against Low Tek Joe, only for the politician to show the businessman to the door. Najib will be testifying from the witness stand on December 2nd. This is one of the 5 criminal cases levelled in 2018 against Najib, who has been serving his prison sentence in the SRC International case since August 23, 2022. IGM Land Chief Executive Officer Datuk Wong is retiring after a 28-month stint at the property division of conglomerate IGM Corp, internal communication showed. According to an announcement made via an email to staff yesterday, Datuk Tony Ling, the current Chief Operating Officer of IGM Land, will be taking over as CEO effective November 1st, 2024. The email cited by The Edge said, Wong, 69, has decided to end his fixed-term contract earlier to spend time with family and manage personal matters. His last day will be October 31st, 2024. Ling joined IGM Land in March 2023 as COO after spending 15 years at peer SB Setia. The email said he will be responsible for formulating and implementing the strategies and plans for IGM Land's business and portfolio of property development. Wong was appointed as IGM Land's CEO on July 1st, 2022. He was previously Deputy President and COO of SB Setia. According to IGM's website, Wong currently sits on the board of ERMS and Sabana Golf and Marina Resort. Wong was unreachable for comments. AME Elite Consortium and Kuala Lumpur Kepong or KLK will jointly develop a new industrial park in Ijok, Selangor. The joint venture between the group's subsidiaries AME Industrial Park and KLK Land marks KLK's inaugural venture into the development of industrial property and represents an expansion for AME Elite outside of Johor and Penang, where it is a major industrial property developer. AME Elite Group CEO Dylan Tan Teck Eng said, Selangor is a key growth region for industrial development, and this project will leverage the two parties' core strengths in creating sustainable integrated industrial parks that attract high-value investments. For KLK, its executive chairman Tan Sri Lee Oi Hian said the partnership will allow the group to unlock the value of its property development portfolio in Peninsular Malaysia as it seeks to leverage AME Elite's expertise to ensure a successful expansion into industrial property development. The joint venture will operate through Oasis Innovation, which is 60% owned by AME Industrial Park and 40% by KLK Land. The JV company is acquiring 2 parcels of land in Ijok with a net development area of some 151.2 acres from KLK for a total cash consideration of 230.54 million ringgit. Stock exchange operator Bursa Malaysia booked its highest quarterly net profit in 3 years, thanks to higher income across its business segments, including the securities and derivatives market. Earnings for the third quarter of FY 2024 surged 41.93% year-on-year to 85.74 million ringgit, while revenue climbed 33.11% to 211.26 million ringgit, also the highest in 3 years. CEO Datuk Muhammad Omar Swift said Bursa is optimistic about meeting all 5 headline key performance indicators, including the profit before tax target that had been revised upwards in July 2024. No dividend was declared for the quarter under review. All in all, net profit for the first 9 months of FY 2024 totaled 241.28 million ringgit, up 25.09%, while revenue rose 30.14% to 598.39 million ringgit. This was attributed to a 39.1% surge in operating revenue from the securities market to 411.8 million ringgit, despite a 30.4% jump in operating expenses to 273.4 million ringgit due to higher staff costs, IT maintenance and service fees. 9-month profit before tax and zakat stood at 324.67 million ringgit, at 89.9% of the lower range of its revised target of 361 million to 379 million for FY 2024. The cost of building the West Ipoh Span Expressway to stretch 60.88 kilometres from Gopeng to Kuala Kangsar in Perak is estimated to rise to 6.2 billion ringgit from 5.75 billion ringgit, said the project's concessionaire East Coast Road. It was previously estimated that the project would cost 5.75 billion or about 90 million ringgit per kilometre. East Coast Road Director Ani Arab Zainal Abidin said the latest figure remains a preliminary estimate and may be subject to further changes. The 55-year concession agreement for the highway was inked between the government and the firm last month. Works Minister Datuk Sri Alexander Nantalinggi reiterated today that Putrajaya will bear no cost for the project during the handover of the concession agreement to representatives of the company. He highlighted that among the prerequisites the company must meet is to finance the development cost and obtain approval from the Perak State Government or relevant local authority. Construction of the project will take 4 years and will kick off once East Coast Road meets the deal's prerequisites and obtains the relevant approvals.